Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here to show you my June setup in my book Bujo. This is a Park Lane dot grid that I got from Joann's. So you can see from the cover pages, I'm doing pretty well at my reading and my reading goals. Making good progress on the readathon, the Read the Alphabet Challenge. Let me know if you have any X books. I think that's probably going to be the hardest one to fulfill. Making good progress on these other prompts. This one, I feel like I just need to finish those last two and then I can be done with it. Moving ahead to May, making pretty good progress here. Decent amount of reading for the Asian Readathon and Asian Along. I had a couple books I DNF'd that also had Asian authors, which was really frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm just not, I don't think Emma retellings are for me. That's really what got me. Final book support group, did a lot for that. And then been reading. Here's Historical Romance Readathon. I just didn't get a Julie Garwood read during the week. Otherwise, I finished it. Some more reading, more reading. I did Becca's 48-hour book-a-thon, and I managed to read 3 books. I didn't do anything for Roll Drop 4, really, because my parents were in town. So the fact that I got anything done was actually kind of shocking. And then these pages are blank to finish up the rest of May for me. These pages are for the May stats that I'm going to put in. Then we get into my setup for this month. The first thing is the Summer of Swoon. This is hosted by Shelby Taggart Reads on Instagram. Here's board 1, got it set up. This is a June through August challenge, which is why it's on this page and not inside my actual June setup. And then I have a spot for a reading list so that I can cover these 25 books. You can't double count for this readathon, so I'm going to need to cover all 25. The only reason I didn't just write the numbers down is in case I have a really long title, I might need 2 lines or something like that. So I'm just going to kind of go in the order that I complete them rather than the order that they're on here. Anyway, for the actual June setup, I kind of went with like a loosely beach themed vibe. I used these 3 pens. It's like a turquoise and a greenier turquoise and then this kind of like tannish color. These are from the I Buy Am fine liner set I got off of Amazon. And then I also used this mild liner. It is smoke blue colored as well. So use that. And then to do the border outline, I used the 1mm Mincho black fine liner. And then to do these little like palm tree outlines, these are a set of stencils I got off of Amazon. And there's one that has like a little beach. You can't even tell in the camera, but just, it's there. Anyway. So this is like my June setup, kind of like minimalist with this like bubble letter with the design in it. So it's not super beachy themed, but I thought I kind of got the vibes across a little bit. I kind of feel like I should go back and add some shells to this section. I think that would look really cute. So I might do that. And then I put important dates and priority reads. I didn't add the Queer Romance Readathon, which maybe I should. I'm going to figure that out. I'm probably going to be reading queer romance most of the month because it's June and Pride Month, but we'll see how that goes. Priority reads, I have several arcs. And then also a finished copy from an author, things like that that I should read. I then set up the actual June readathons that I'm participating in for the full month. So whatever-a-thon 2. I am on the Sunset Scholars team. So if you are also on that team, let me know. But here's my bingo board. I already crossed off the free space since obviously I'm going to complete that. Last year I needed a second page for the reading list. Right now I just have this one and I had to add another page later. So that could happen again. This Bujo is also a little bit longer. I'm going to have 40 lines here for getting stuff done. So we'll see how that goes. I might just keep a running tally somewhere of all my like non-bookish things that I'm doing and the dates. I think that might be the easiest way rather than trying to track it that way. The next is the Not Safe for Workathon crowning round, which is hosted by Pages with Paige. There are 30 prompts. You can double up for this readathon, so that's going to be really helpful. But I added all 30 prompts. We'll see how many I can get to for sure. And then I have a page here for my reading list and whatever I read. I'll just use the numbers to kind of track it. And then the last month-long one is Dessertathon. There are a bunch of hosts. For this one, I'm on Team Spicy Shortcake, so also let me know if you're participating and if you're on the same team. I listed all the ingredients and then all the recipes. You can't double up on the ingredients. I think I'm going to try to squeeze in shortened versions of the cover name and just use this page rather than make a separate reading list. But we're going to see how that goes and what I decide to do. I definitely for sure want to get at least the strawberry shortcake recipe done, since that gets me the most points for my team. But I'm going to try to get as many of the other ones done as well. I think I can get a good number of the ingredients done and get that sorted out. And then the rest is blank, so that I can just fill in my short things about each book I read, all of that good stuff. So that's all I really have for today. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know what readathons you're participating in, and also what team you're on, if you're doing whatever-a-thon or dessert-a-thon. I would love to hear about that as well. And follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. I do show bits and pieces of this planner and my other planners, and also what I'm reading, things going on in my life, things like that. And until next time, bye.